Hey, welcome back. We are starting a new world. The last episode I played, the world got corrupted. I really don't know how. I'm not gonna worry about it. So this is the brand new world, brand new seed. I'm just gonna start labeling them all like my save games 1, 2, 3, 4, just so I can kind of keep track of how many times I crash. I'm also gonna try a new way of saving out of the game to help cut down on crashes. But I'm here. This is what I popped into. Like this would be fun. This is how you want to start a game right here, smack dab, like one zombie. I don't think any of this can be picked up to be used as a weapon. Yeah, it's all. Can I throw it at him? Why? Yeah, probably not gonna work. But this is what you want to find right here. Once the base construction is maybe a little less laggy, that would be wow. I'm just looking at that. That'd be perfect. Find a hammer and just get to town making stuff. Oh look, he's stuck. Uh, yeah, I guess if you just put a bunch of junk down in front of your house, eventually they can get stuck. But what I'm gonna do is not that because the base construction has some issues right now. But what I am gonna do is try and find an axe, and then I'm gonna head out into the woods. Like I just have this fascination with cabins. I know. I mean, if you watch the multiplayer, that was the thing. He's like, hey, what do you want to do? Go find a cabin. Oh, I will take the hammer because I'm gonna need a hammer at some point. Hammer not so good necessarily as a weapon. I'm not even gonna worry about finding a backpack either because I want this floaty axe. Oh, oh, no, no teasing. Oh my gosh, that's unfair. It's like it's sitting there. Like, oh, I cannot tell you what a bummer that is. That was really depressing. Like, hey, here's your axe, and you can't have it. That was not cool. That was like almost put there as a joke, something to tease me with. So not all of these places have garages, but you know what? He has a garage, and he's got hammers. I will take that crowbar temporarily in case I do want to fight a zombie, because the crowbar is actually pretty good. It's not too bad. Axe is best. Katana is still the mythical thing I haven't found yet, but I never had a tire iron before. Okay. I'm not grabbing it, but make the run, make the run. So the thing with the cabins, I've given up with trying to make the ladder to get up into the attic until that has been reasonably fixed. By reasonably, I mean stuff doesn't shift every other moment or disappear after I hammer it into place. So when things seem a little more, oh, I want a skinning knife. When it seems a little more stable, then I can put in like the ladder system. So what I'm going to do instead is I term it the magic carpet. I know that's kind of a maybe a silly name for it, but what that will allow me to do is to float up. Oh, there's a backpack too. I'm finding everything I was trying to avoid like finding everything and just wait till I get to the cabin. The cabin is a magical place, and I thought I would just find everything I need in the cabin when I got there. All I wanted was an axe, but look, I found my weapon. I found a big backpack, and I haven't even made it out. Like really, I need the axe. Now the flip side of that is I don't even know. Yeah, because it was there that I found the floating axe. The flip side is like if I get really desperate, I'll head on out and find me a cabin, because sometimes the cabin actually does have an axe in it, not like a fireman's axe, but it'll have the just a basic hatchet. I mean, if that's what I gotta get, that's what I get. and then from there I can start, deciding what all I want to do. I mean, there's a lot. I want the axe because I do still want to try the challenge of making a box and then making it into a tower. I mean, that does amuse me. I'm finding lots of hammers. I'm not quite sure what all houses I've done. But with someone said a good way to exit out of the game. I may have mentioned this before. Ooh, yeah. Those roads there kind of icky. But do Alt Tab, and then from the desktop just right click on the game in the taskbar and close it. And they said for some reason that seems to work better for them. They have fewer world corruptions. So if that's something I could manage, then there's a house on the hill. Then that would let me actually kind of get a consistent thing going in a world. Problem is, once the next update comes out, that'll all get kind of wiped out with the next build. But it's worth it if they fix things. There's a lot of houses out on the edges. Is that the house I started at? Yeah, I think that's it. Well, okay, I'm not going to worry about the axe, but let me tell you, that house on the hill looks very, very cool. I'll have to look and see what seed that is, and if I remember, put the seed in the description in case you want to make a house on a hill. I'm going to see if I can even climb up there. That would be cool. And I did get a comment too. Someone said if you go to the apartment complex, which I think I've only seen like one apartment, and I didn't go in it. I was scared. But if you go into the apartment complex, you have a real good chance of finding a katana. So once I kind of get set up with a base, a couple cans of food, I'll see if I can set out and find a katana. Now see, that I think is just a big shopping mall. That's not an apartment. It's possible there's an axe there. Oh, there's a bunch of houses up there. I just thought that looked really cool. I'm not sure how adept they are at climbing up the side of a mountain. Oh, they're coming down it though. That just looks cool. I'm gonna head up there. Just a field of zombies. Oh man, maybe not. Yeah. Oh gee. Oh, that's terrible. See, right now it is not that big of a deal. I mean, because you can run past them. I have unlimited sprint. And so I know that's why some folks have not given the game a chance, because of the current build. I mean, I don't blame you. That makes sense. There's not a whole lot here that makes me think, horror or, survive, because they can't go up. Yeah, because the mechanics are not in place yet for death penalties and things like that. I have to find another way up. So, who cares if there's 1,000 zombies out here, because if I die, I come back and all my gear. But their next build, just from the hints on Twitter, really make me feel like the death penalties are going in. So pretty soon, oh, dog. Oh. So, let me kill that dog real quick. Okay. So, let me check my infection rate. So pretty soon, things like this will start to matter. How many zombies are in the area, what will you do to kind of distract them and pull them away. It's just going to take a little bit of time. I've also speculated with some folks on like when the game will be ready to come out, and that's anybody's guess. It kind of really depends on what kind of pre-order support they get, if you will. Folks buying into the alpha, because a lot of stuff takes money. Because they do have a few folks that are working on the game, and they do treat this like their full-time job. This is what they do. But still, there's just so much that a handful of folks can do. And then they got the one programmer who's doing a majority of the work. And I know they had to mention that there's a couple folks that help with the programming, but it's primarily one gentleman at this time. So, if they had the ability to hire up some folks, they could probably get a lot done. Oh, hello, dog. I don't know if I like this house on the hill. But, if they had the funds to hire on some more programming help, they could get a lot more done. So when you take a small team, it just takes time. And I'm actually kind of willing to work with that. I'm not. Oh, sledgehammer. Oh, which I'm gonna pick up because I need that. I don't need the pistol right now. So I'm just being patient. The next build is being hinted at, and the next build, we'll see what all's been stabilized or fixed or possibly broken. Now I'm glad I found that sledgehammer. That was something I'd had to come back for after I had the axe, because I want to see if I can drive posts into the ground for the beginnings of making your own fence. I mean, how well that works, I don't know, but you need to have the sledgehammer to do it. Okay, finding a garage. So luckily there's a lot of places up here. Looks like a shirt or something. I was gonna try also, like, on occasion, picking up the clothes that I find. So like if I found a shirt or a pair of pants, go ahead, pick them up and start seeing how I can customize my survivor, because it's quite possible that I've just not have tried it. Everybody's wearing black shirts and stuff, but yeah, see, nobody would build their house like that. Let me in. Pipe wrench. So yeah, if I do find some clothes this time, I'll go ahead and pick it up, because I did get my bigger backpack. I got some room to carry stuff. And I'll see if that actually does change the appearance of your survivor a little bit from the black shirt, the Simon Cowell look, I call it. Because, yeah, some of these I don't think I went into yet. Cinder blocks. I've also thought about collecting cinder blocks at some point, too. Just take them, stack them up, either make like a line for like a little fence, or actually see if I can stack them to make a barricade. That would be cool. Boy, some of these houses are pretty jacked up. What do we got? Oh, let's see. Oh, I love the bow so much better than a crossbow. And whatever that is, I can't pick it up. Maybe I can't pick up clothes yet. I don't think these houses I've been to yet. So if I don't know if I'll hit every single one of these houses. I kind of lose track. World refresh. I lose track sometimes of where I've been. So if I don't find an axe pretty soon, we'll call it a break and then head on out. Sometimes I do love just coming out though and seeing how this procedurally generated world has put stuff together. Sometimes it's kind of goofy looking, but I like the potential. It'd be kind of neat, if they get the rules set, because it said it runs by rules, and like you had to face a certain. Okay, I crashed. I came back into the world, and then I fell to my death. I wanted to capture that moment. As I was like, okay, so the world refresh came in, the game crashed, I came back in, and I generated way up in the air. And there are people, they say, Eddie, why do you bother playing such an obviously broken game? And the only answer I could come up with is, because I like it. I mean, it has a unique charm all its own. I know my son, he's like, Dad, that game is terrible. Let's play 7 Days to Die, or there's much other stuff he'd rather be doing. But the thing is, though, even in its current state of issues, I still support the potential. Like I could easily just not play, wait for build 13 to come out, and then see, what's changed. Maybe it'll be a lot more stable when build 13 hits, and then, more enjoyable. Possible. I won't deny that. I'm not even going to try to go back to the houses right now. I'm just going to wander to find my my cabin in the woods. That seems like the thing to do. So I play just because I like it, even in the broken state. I mean, in the last episode, I was especially frustrated with the trying to get some pieces of wood set up just so I could craft a silly ladder with the potential of what is that big old spike shooting up into space? Just trying to get up into the attic of my cabin was just really really frustrating. And then it took a couple days. Played some multiplayer. Oh, he didn't die. He fell, but he didn't die. So it was like just I do take time from it every now and then. But now I'm back, and yeah, so broken game and all. Let's try it out. Now I'm really curious. What is that? I think I have found the source of the zombie affliction. Whatever that creepy thing is. There's spire. Oh no, come on, world. Fingers crossed. No crashing. Oh, good. All right, I'm running again. If nothing else, we're gonna run here. This is kind of cool. Not that weird spire thing. That's probably a road. Oh my gosh, is that a glitched road? Oh, we'll find out. But I kind of like how this is in a little cul-de-sac thing. I think those are roads. Oh my gosh. I have found the mythical glitched roads. Are you kidding? Oh, there they are, folks. I've finally come across. Oh, it's glitched from that side. Oh, it's a road to the heavens. Okay, great. Achievement unlocked. Glitched road. Bing. Well, and those are some more glitched roads over there. Lovely. Well, this is an entirely new area. See, this is why I like the game. Not for those glitches. I like it because the procedurally generated world actually does come up with some cool stuff. Like you just go, you explore, you find stuff. There's some zombies here, but not a whole lot. I mean, I could probably clear this place out too, and feel pretty good about exploring it because I saw the one zombie there. And look, there's an apartment complex. We're gonna run to the apartment complex. I mean, look at that. There's a house right back there. This is a pretty cool area. Well, if anybody is interested in the seed, let me know. And then you can see the coordinate is X7, Y16. And I don't know if it will be as zombie clear. Oh, look, there's even a place where I could build a base. Partially built home. Oh, that's very, very cool. We're going to get to the apartment. And then what we'll do is on the next episode, we'll go into the apartment and see if I can find a katana. Oh, there's a buck. Are there zombies there? I can see a couple. So we're about to hit into it. But look, it's just neat. The exploring, I think that's what it boils down to. I like exploring this world. And then, for all the messed up stuff you find, it's pretty entertaining. I got the magical roads. It's cool. You might say, but graphically it's not very cool. But at some point, you got to look past the graphics and just look for the entertainment in it all, the fun. Graphics come later. This is the framework. So come back. Let's enjoy the next set of framework together when we hit the apartment, and we'll see if we can find a katana. I forgot who told me. I do terrible with writing down the names of folks who tell me things, but apartments, they said, might be a good place to find an axe and potentially find the katana. At least that's what he remembers from build 10. So we'll see if that's still going. So we'll pause it here for now, and then we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.